Shortly after India issued a notice to airmen, NOTAM, regarding a missile test in the Bay of Bengal scheduled for September 24, 25, which includes a designated range of 1,430 kilometers for the Hypersonic Long-Range Anti-Ship Missile, reports emerged of a Chinese Yuan Wang 5 vessel entering the Indian Ocean for surveillance activities. China closely tracks India's missile tests. This behavior reflects deep Chinese unease over the rapid strides, increasing sophistication, and strategic implications of India's missile programs. China's Yuan Wang-class tracking ships are central to its missile monitoring efforts in the Indian Ocean, with Yuan Wang 5 regarded as the most advanced in the fleet. This vessel is equipped with massive parabolic radar dishes, phased array radars, advanced telemetry receivers, powerful electronic eavesdropping equipment. Yuan Wang 5 is operated by the PLA's Strategic Support Force, not directly by the Navy, enabling it to collect missile telemetry, analyze flight characteristics, gather electronic intelligence, and map naval movements across thousands of kilometers. These dual-use research ships can also intercept communications and radar signals, providing actionable intelligence to the PLA rocket force and Navy. Historical behavior confirms a pattern. Each major Indian missile or space launch, especially those involving long-range or nuclear-armed systems, is mirrored by the entry of these ships into the region, using their legal status as civilian vessels to monitor tests well outside the 12 nautical mile territorial sea. China's main concerns about India's missile advancements center on strategic stability, arms race dynamics, and the potential erosion of China's security buffer in the region. Threat to strategic stability. China worries that India's acquisition of longer-range ballistic missiles, including ICBMs like Agni-V and hypersonic systems, undermines established deterrence relationships by allowing India to target deeper into Chinese territory and hold more critical assets at risk. The ability to strike major Chinese cities or key military installations complicates Beijing's defense calculations and increases the escalatory potential in a crisis. Hypersonic and MIRV technologies. Indian development of hypersonic missiles and MIRV, multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicle technology, poses new challenges for Chinese missile defenses. These advancements reduce China's reaction time, complicate missile interception, and potentially allow India to overcome Chinese missile shield capacities. Regional missile race. Beijing views Indian missile modernization as a catalyst for a more intensive arms race in South Asia, involving not just the China-India dyad, but also pulling in Pakistan and external regional actors. There are concerns that Indian investments in offensive missile capabilities, nuclear arsenal expansion, and military space developments could trigger tit-for-tat measures, reducing crisis stability. Strategic surveillance and technical edge. Chinese military planners seek to counter Indian progress by enhancing their own early warning systems, such as long-range phased array radars, and by maintaining robust intelligence collection with assets like the Yuan Wang ships. There is also apprehension about India's basic but growing anti-satellite capabilities and efforts in directed energy and electromagnetic weapons, which, if matured, could threaten Chinese space-based assets critical for missile guidance and communications. China's caution is rooted in fears that Indian missile progress erodes China's technological and strategic edge, potentially upending the regional power balance and creating unpredictable risks in the Indo-Pacific. Why would it be pointless for China to send even its most advanced ship for spying? Even if China sends its most advanced tracking ship to spy on India's missile tests, the actual value of the intelligence collected is often limited, and in many practical respects, useless for the following reasons. Carefully controlled test telemetry. India encrypts and withholds most sensitive missile telemetry data during launches. Key performance details, such as warhead fusing, advanced maneuvering, and guidance algorithms, are never broadcast openly. The tracking ship can capture the flight trajectory, visual signatures, and perhaps some unprotected electromagnetic emissions, but it rarely obtains technical specifics vital for countermeasures. Range and line-of-sight limitations. Despite powerful radars, ships like Yuan Wang 5 typically have an effective sensor range of 700–750 kilometers to record reliable telemetry, and the tracking ability drops off drastically if the test is further inland, or the missile passes out of sensor line of sight due to Earth's curvature or obstructions. Much of the sensitive missile flight path, especially the re-entry and terminal phases, which are most critical, often takes place outside this limited observation zone. Strategic deception and concealment. India is well aware of Chinese monitoring and routinely conducts countermeasures, blackout periods, dummy launches, changing test windows at the last moment, or even postponing tests if the Chinese ship is nearby. These actions deny adversaries real operational data, making most collected information of little tactical value. Thanks for watching. If you found the video insightful, hit the like button and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.